In a tent of twilight velvet, where the stars forget to shine, there's a man with eyes like embers, and a clock that stops all time. He steps out from the shadow, robes like rivers in the breeze, whisper spells beneath the sawdust, bends the air with silent ease. He's the mage of the moonlight tent, pulls fire from his fingerprints, cards that float and dreams that drift, balancing the world on a candlelit cliff. Oh, the crowd may cheer and the lions roar, but the mage, he always leaves them wanting more. He juggles stars and shadow play, turns silence into song, pulls memories from pocket folds where they've been lost too long. The bearded lady swears he's wept once underneath the stage, and the strongman says he's timeless, some forgotten ancient sage. He's the mage of the moonlight tent, with secrets darker than cement, ink-stained hands and violet smoke, a laugh like thunder barely spoke. Oh, the rings may spin and the fire may fly, but his magic holds the midnight sky. They say he came from nowhere, or from some collapsing star, that he stitched the tent from fallen dreams and bottled up the dark. And when the circus leaves the town, the wind forgets its name, but children dream of glowing eyes and softly call his name. He's the mage of the moonlight tent, waltzing with the firmament, not a trick but tales untold of hearts unbroken and spells gone cold. Oh, the world may spin, but the tale is true, the maid still waits in the midnight blue.
Alright, let's get this going. Hey guys, well, first things first, I am very sorry about last week. So, just to give a little bit of information, obviously stress piled up, but like I literally woke up, it didn't seem very, I just wanted to let you guys know what happened last Monday, last week, so that way you guys understand why I've been fucking MIA. So that day, I literally, aside from stress, I literally woke up to my mom with bad stomach pain, and I literally woke up to my grandma waking me up and saying that my mom's going to the ER. She drove herself. So I didn't think it was that bad. She drove, my mom drove herself, and then because I didn't think it was that huge of a deal, and I tried to cope with it by just kind of ignoring it, since it seemed like she was just going there for like extra tests and stuff. My brother came home and he immediately admonished me for not telling him, which I don't blame him, but it did not help. And yeah, I kind of just broke down after the huge fight with him and all that. I said I'm sorry and everything, so it's not like I destroyed our relationship or anything. It's just like everything piled up. Either way, we're gonna be playing some Vanguard. A few things. I'm gonna try and get the short out on, I think, Monday, next week. So that's number one. because I didn't do any editing. Like I when I say I went on like a week-long hiatus, I was MIA on my Twitter, on YouTube. I didn't do any editing. I just took the whole week to myself. So that's what I ended up doing. So I'm gonna try and work on the short some more, so that way I can post it. Tomorrow, since you guys needed to know when I'm gonna actually fucking stream tomorrow, I'm gonna be streaming 9 p.m. EST with Reggie. They said that we were supposed to have a group, but apparently they got really fucking apparently they got busy, so it's just gonna be me and him. But we're gonna be playing Shadowverse 2 day 1. It's supposed to come out, so in my time zone, it's coming at 11 p.m., so I'm gonna play it on my own, just so that way I get past like the tutorial and everything. I'm gonna play some of it, so that way you know, I don't fucking... I feel like I already know how to play Shadowverse. I already know that Shadowverse, I'm not going to, you know... I already know how to play it, so going through the tutorial is going to be boring, so I'm just going to do that. And I'm going to play some of it offline. Aside from that, there's a tournament coming up. I don't know the date yet, but we're gonna find out. I signed up for a tournament for Vanguard. I'm gonna stream it when it happens. Originally, I was gonna be the caster because I didn't make it in time for the registration, but a couple of people had to drop out, and I'm gonna be playing in it. Every person gets one nation, and they have to play a deck that is not an encounter, doesn't have a divine skill, and has to be tier 4 or tier 5, tier 4 or tier 5, according to Vanguard Paradox. That'll happen. Of course, the schedule is very variable, because I don't know when Scott has still not told me when we're doing streams and shit, so... And when he's doing his collabs, he did tell me that his schedule, so I should know when he's gonna do them, but he still has not said shit about it. What Shadowverse are we talking about? Oh, okay, I'll hold on for ads. Let me load up the game real quick, though. I think it's loaded up now. Did I have it set here? Yeah, I did, okay. And game capture's working. Okay. So, okay, let me show you what deck I'm gonna be playing. I did not finish all those decks. You are lying to me. Oh yeah, I'm almost done with all the decks that I wanted to build. How much am I missing here? Oh yeah, I was building this. So I have Mediel, Labrador, Codex, and Mythiarch left. And then all the decks that I wanted to build are done. Alright. Okay. So I'm still waiting for the ads, goddammit. Okay, the ads are done. Okay. So, CRXR. The Shadowverse that we're talking about is Shadowverse 2, which they have named Shadowverse Worlds Beyond. It is technically supposed to come out the 17th, but depending on your time zone, it comes out at different times. So for Puppet, it comes out tomorrow at 4 a.m. For me, it comes out today at 11. at 11 p.m. So I'm probably going to be streaming for 3 hours at most. As you can see, I did finish a couple of decks. And as I was saying earlier, I'm going to be streaming a tournament where we have to play a tier 4 or tier 5 deck that does not have divines, or that looks like it is already on Steam. Does the game just do nothing right now? Yes, it is. So the only thing you get to is the title screen. You could pre-download the game, but yeah, depending on your time zone, it comes out at a different time. It is already on Steam. Before you get it though, CRXR, if you plan on getting it, wishlist it, because then you will be pre-registered and you get all the free shit for pre-registering. Yeah, you can install it, but you can't play it. It's not, the servers are not up for you to play yet. The only thing that you can do is pre-download the game, so that way when it does come out, you can play it. I did that, I think, last night. Yeah, actually, no. Yeah, I got that done, like, either last night or the night before. If you guys are wondering what deck I'm going to be playing in that tournament that I was talking about, this is the deck I'm going to be playing. I'm going to be playing, Gone Dave here. So this deck actually used to be really, really good. The problem with this deck, it is very reliant on getting this order. So this order is technically a Eugene card, but it works in Gondeva so goddamn well. Kind of like how Gronfia shit works so well in Leonorn and all that. But the problem with Gondeva is it got power crept a little bit. So even though it used to be like tier 1 when it came out, it's not tier 1 anymore. I think it's tier 4 right now. But it's very reliant on getting this order here. And the entire point of the deck is to retire your opponent's rear guards, so just destroy their board. And then every time you retire shit, you bind something in your drop face down and then swing in. CRXR, if you want, there is a deck portal. You can actually search for decks in Shadowverse that people have made. Like, people have theory crafted. There's an official deck portal for Shadowverse 2. I have already picked out a deck. I was originally going to pick I was originally going to play Portal Craft. I was originally going to play Portal Craft, but because Portal Craft had something that was like so super up my alley. I meant in Vanguard, but that is... Oh, CRXR, didn't I send you, the Vanguard Paradox? I can make deck lists, it's just... I prefer to make them actually good. I think the only thing that I changed in this deck, CRXR, is because this deck is very reliant on getting Best Harvest, and I just never draw it, I got rid of one of this guy, and then I had 2 of a grade 2, and I put in 3 of this card, which lets me mill a card, or mill an order from my deck, and then I get to play it from my drop, and put it back into the deck after I play it. I think that's the only thing I changed in this deck, because I just never hit Best Harvest, and Best Harvest is required for this deck to go full power. Yeah, in Shadowverse I was originally gonna play Portal Craft, but, I found out that, what is it? No, I actually will play Gondeva for, like, a few matches against the AI. Just to, like, warm up a bit. I was originally going to play Portal Craft, but, me and my buddy Austin, before I started up stream, me and him, looked at, like, because cards have voice actors and shit in Shadowverse 1, or in Shadowverse in general. I found out that one of the boss monsters, two of the actually important cards in Forestcraft are voiced by Lizzie Freeman, who is Pomni and who is Pomni from the Amazing Digital Circus, and fucking Sparkle from Lizzie Freeman also voices my wife in high school in Honkai, being Sparkle. Sparkle's the reason I play Honkai. I went in, got her, and then I just continued playing because I actually enjoyed the game. And then Stephen Fu voices one of the cards, which, if you don't know who Stephen Fu is, he voices one of my favorite characters, if not my favorite character in... Actually, no, he's not my favorite character. He's one of my favorite characters in Yakuza / Like a Dragon. He voices Shun Akiyama. Akiyama's my fucking boy. So, I immediately went, I need to play Forestcraft. I'm a Forestcraft player now. And, yeah. So that's what happened. Portalcraft looked really cool because I could... So, what Portalcraft does now, apparently, or at least the deck that I looked at, what it does is, you have a bunch of artifact amulets in your hand. You basically get a bunch of artifact amulets in your hand, and you can fuse them into one card, basically. And you also, some of the artifacts actually have effects depending on when they fuse. I think one of them was like, if you fuse it, you do like 2 damage to a random fucking follower. And then like there was the Mastercraft amulet that I was really fucking hyped over. Mastercraft Artifact Omega, it was his name. He's hard to get, but he's like a 10/10 with Storm, Ward, and Aura, so he can't. So you've played it, so you know. Aura, I think, is like you just can't choose it for. I think it's like you can't target it. But and then when he's played, you deal 5 damage to all of your opponent's followers and heal yourself for 5. He's really... Portalcraft is, like, super up my alley. That I'm probably going to play... I'm definitely going to be playing that. What is it? But Forestcraft has the voice actors of all time that I fucking love. Dragoncraft came a close second, because one of the boss monsters in the... one of the boss cards in, Dragoncraft... I think its name's Gaudiu. They're voiced by ProZD. They're voiced by fucking Senshi from Dungeon Meshi. That was a very close second. And then a third was Havencraft with the voice actor for Chillshock doing yet another fucking twink. I didn't check. I should have checked like more. I should have checked more for Portalcraft. I think Portalcraft had, what's her name? Fucking, Kira Buckland, who voices, Kira Buckland, who voices, fucking Jolene Cujo, and a couple other people. Someone say Twinks? Yeah, the voice actor for Chillchuck and, Shinji for, I knew ProZD did voice acting, but I never expected a game I play to have his voice acting. Yeah. He's got a couple of fucking voice act. I was looking for, because I knew he voice acted in the original Shadowverse, I was looking for Kagi Films. I was looking for Alejandro Saab. I was looking for Saikuno. I was looking for him, specifically. I would have instantly played that deck. Oh, damn, English voice acting? Yeah. the English voice actor for one of the Havencraft cards is they are literally a twink, and it's the voice actor for Shinji from Evangelion and fucking the Shinji from Evangelion and Chilchuck from Delicious in Dungeon. Wow, I did not hit either of those. Fuck my life. Oh, I should have called that over there, but okay. Let's instantly murder that, because if I do that, then they'll never recover. So I don't play on English voice, so no twink for me. And Havercraft, nice, that's the one I'm going to play? Okay. Yeah, go for it. Yeah, again, I'll probably build Portalcraft after, I'll probably build Portalcraft after Forestcraft, but yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing. And then, yeah, offline I'm going to be playing the game so that way I get past, like, the tutorial and everything. I'm gonna play on English voices just because I fucking love the English voices. The English voices go hard. Also, once again, obviously I'm cool with playing with people. I'll probably jump into, actually, you know what, let me jump into a stage real quick. I'm getting fucking pings on Discord. Streaming. Start the stage. Bitch, come on. Alright, there we go. Boom. On stage. Let me turn the Discord group off, because stages are a little cringe with it. I'll play it? Alright, after this match we'll do it. Hey Silent, hey Trinity. How's it going? I'm gonna be playing against people after this if you want to join. Damn, you doing Vanguard? Yeah, of course I am, Puppet. I'll bring you up on stage when you, let me just find out what this deck actually does. Oh, okay, yeah, sure. You got it, Chief. Yeah, I definitely suggest you read your cards before we play. I am excited to see what the hell you're gonna be playing, though. Draw trigger, okay. They're probably dead next turn? Okay. This hits. That doesn't. Oh, no, wait! No, yeah. No, both hit, because I just do that. I do Bravalden. Bruh, okay. Binding you, for sure. I only have like 6 decks and you've seen 4. Yeah, understandable. I'm just chilling till 10, Swordcraft. Oh, understandable. Yeah, literally, I'm currently playing just because I'm waiting for well, of course I'm streaming Vanguard, because I do that once a week. And I wanted to play it after, you know, my hiatus from last week. But I'm going to be playing I'm also going to be playing Shadowverse as well after stream, Trinity. Why do you think I named the stream the way I did? I'm also going to be streaming it day 1 as well. I'm going to be streaming it tomorrow, Trinity, with Commander Regulus. That's going to be super fun. That's a lot of fucking grade 1s, okay. We let that happen, I think. No, because if I let that happen, then I'm gonna get boned by a fucking... Which class I need to see if you're an opponent. So originally I was gonna build Portalcraft. I started looking into decks before stream, and I saw that they did like some kind of like fusion shit in hand, and it was really playing to my autism, because that sounds fucking cool as shit. But I'm going to be building Forestcraft first, because 2 of the boss monsters from that deck are Lizzie Freeman, who does Pomni, and Pomni from the Amazing Digital Circus, and fucking... Who else was it? I don't fucking remember. It was Pomni and somebody else. Oh, Sparkle, my wife from Honkai. And the other person that they... And then the other person was, the other class that I was gonna play was, Forestcraft has Lizzie Freeman and, Stephen Fu, who is my boy from fucking, from Like a Dragon / Yakuza. He is Shun Akiyama, one of my favorite characters to play in Yakuza, even though he was in, like, 2 games. Forcecraft, OP Detective. Yeah, understandable. I guess I'm not gonna get any fucking restanding off of my grade 2s. That sucks fucking wang. Let's say final turn. Fuck it. Use my order, and now we're just gonna fucking blast their board. God damn it, of course. Draw, bind. Oh my god. Wow, this is not helping at all. These do boost after I played the order. Retire that. Play that. A fucking full backboard of fucking Durgam here. I love it. You don't know what the crafts do? Oh, the crafts are just classes. It's kind of like Nations and Vanguard. That's really all they are. Dragoncraft is Ramp and Rushdown. Let's see, I'm trying to remember off the top of my head. Runecraft is a shitload of spells. Forestcraft likes to play a shitload of cards. They basically like to lay out their hand in one turn. They also are a pretty aggressive craft. Portalcraft is just draw a shitload, usually. I just remember what the different crafts do. Yeah, so, like I said, Dragoncraft, Ramp and Rushdown. Forestcraft, lay out your entire hand in one turn. And just, yeah, just genuinely just fucking blast your opponent with the amount of cards you play in one turn. Runecraft, shitload of spell cards, blast your opponent. And then, Abysscraft is like a combination of Bloodcraft, which was self-damage, and it was a combination of of Bloodcraft, which used to be spell damage, and then, or not spell damage, you damage yourself, and then, also in Shadowcraft, which has a bunch of shit in the graveyard. They rely on just having a bunch of shit in the graveyard, like Shadowcraft does. I think they have some self-inflicting skills as well, but they're usually just a combination of those two crafts. Let's see. Yeah, Portalcraft is usually just drawing a shitload of cards. So Warlock, but in Shadowverse. Yeah. And then Havencraft is just blasting your... Havencraft is, playing amulets, which are basically, like, spell cards, or continuous spells and continuous traps in Yu-Gi-Oh! Or, like, oh, CRXR, I remember, you play fucking Hearthstone, right? They're locations. They're locations from Hearthstone, basically. They like to play a shitload of those. I gotta play... It's sad that I have to play this just that way my grade 2 fucking boosts, but whatever. It is what it is. How many PGs have I gone through? 2? Here's the third one. Dragoncraft and Runecraft seem like my thing. To be fair, I'd like to play pretty much all of the crafts. Personally, Dragoncraft would probably be up my alley, because I like to play Druid and Hearthstone. I just like Ramp. Abysscraft would definitely be up my alley, because I like self-mill. It's one of my favorite strategies. Yeah, Ramp is fun. You're right. Oh my god, of course they had all of their PGs. This is so cringe. It's fine though. Runecraft, from Shadowverse Evolve, Runecraft was my thing. I liked Runecraft a lot. And they seem just as funny too, as they were in Evolve. One of their cards was really funny. I think it was, one of them, you could spell boost it, so that, I play Mage and Hunter when I play, and the occasional Death Rattle Priest. Understandable. The main cards that I like to play, or the main heroes that I like to play were, I really liked to play Mage. Mage, I always played 9 times out of 10. Oh, they're about to hit their... Oh, I'm so fucked. They're about to hit their fucking overtrigger. I'm about to fucking lose. Come on, let's see it. Yup, I'm about to fucking lose. I guarantee you that overtrigger's next. Oh my god, it isn't? What the fuck? I also did like to play Hunter. One of my favorite decks to play, CRXR, was in Hearthstone, was Secret. I liked to play Secrets. Secrets are super funny. What deck do you think is the most annoying to fight against? Vanguard, not Hearthstone. Varga. Not even a question. It is absolutely Varga without a fucking question. Ah, my bad, mate. No, it's fine. That deck is... The reason I hate it is... You really can't do anything about it. you really can't do anything to it when it gets going. The deck is completely centered around your Vanguard, so you really can't do anything. There's literally like almost no counterplay, because 90% of the time. Don't be sorry, Sierra XR, it's fine. It's just fucking Vargas, and to be fair, I hated Vanguard, or not Vanguard, I hated Varga before we played. I've always hated Varga before we played. But the problem with Varga that I have is you really can't do anything about it. It is Vanguard-centric, so there's really nothing you can do about it. Let's see. What are the other problems that that deck has? I am on my high seas version, so I guess I'll set up the room. So the problems with it are Vanguard centric. There's nothing really you can do about it. It impacts your board pretty heavily, depending on the deck. I could put D-skill on, but to make grinding easier. I could put D-skill, if you guys want, I could put D-skill standard on, so that way you could choose a D-skill, so I pick VP boost. We're not gonna use... put on VP boost if you have... CRXR, do you have VP boost? Do you have that skill? No? Okay, then we'll just do standard then. Okay, so it impacts your board, it retires your front row. When we get the next set, next week, Thursday, we're getting the DLC. The DLC, we're gonna get a new Varga. That Varga is even worse. That Varga is even worse. The new Varga, it turns your first restand into an entire board wipe rather than your front row. It should not be allowed as many attacks as it does. As it has. Your minimum four attacks. And then the biggest problem with it is it gets way too much advantage. If you are not adding at minimum 5 cards during your battle, if you are not drawing and drive checking next Thursday, you say? Yeah, so the DLC is coming out the 26th. Technically, it's coming out the 25th because Japanese time. For me, it's coming out the 25th, probably around like 10 p.m. I tried making a Dragon Team deck, but then realized I had no idea what I was doing. Understandable. So, yeah, the deck... The problem with it is... The main problem with Varga is it should not be allowed to plus as heavy as it does. Literally, if you are not going during your fucking, during your battle phase... If you are not drawing and drive checking at minimum 5 cards a turn, you are playing Varga wrong. That is the hugest problem with it. And to be fair, 5 is a low ball. 5 is a low ball. You should be 90% of the time you're making like you're getting like 6-7 cards out of your battle phase. And then the new Varga is going to make it worse because not only does it still plus as much, but when you restand, your first restand, on attack, you retire their front row rear guard, you retire their front row, and then after the battle ends, you restand it like the skill says, and then you retire their entire back row. So their entire field is gone rather than just their front row. More Lascaria cards? I'm not totally sure. I don't think we are getting more. Lascaria cards. Let me... DZ, BTO... I think it's 5? It's 5 or 6. I'm gonna go with 6. Okay, it's not 6. It's 5. DZ, BTO 5. Card list. Here we go. I will check for you if there's more Lascaria cards. Let me go to Stoicheia. I don't think Stoicheia is getting anything other than, like, some random support here and there for a couple of cards. And then just, Levidras. We are getting a new Blitz order. What does this fucking do? Discard a card, choose one of your units being attacked, it gets plus 10 till end of that battle, choose up to 4, draw without Sentinel from your drop, and call them the guard circle. That's actually pretty good. If you run draw trigger, does Trinity, does Lascaria fucking, run draw triggers? Because if it does, then this is actually pretty good. And on top of that, you don't pick... It has the same clause as, I think it has the same clause as, the new element... The second version of Elementary we got. It says you can use it for free if, your opponent has a face-up card in their G-Zone. I think this card would actually be really, really good in Lascaria. It's just, I don't think we are getting any like, direct Lascaria support here. If I remember correctly, we're getting a bunch of... Yeah, we're getting... From this set, we're getting the special cards. We're getting the special cards for, that basically say they get skills if your G-Zone has no cards. In general. So we're getting each nation's version of that. And then the main attractions for this set are as follows. We are getting Varga Rakshasa. We're getting a new Varga form. We are getting a new Liel form, which is a Keter deck. She's in Dark States. I think I'm going to be playing the Dark States version. Brandgate doesn't get anything. There's no new bosses or anything in here. It's just some assorted support cards. Keter, we're getting a new Rezael. And we are getting a new Levidras. Which, by the way, all of the upgraded versions that we are getting for decks are, I think, better than the originals. I think Liel is a different deck, so that doesn't count. The new Liel we're getting is a completely different deck in a different fucking nation. So Liel does not count. The other decks that are actually getting, like, actually upgraded grade 3s, so Varga, Rezael, and Levidras, they are each and every single one of them make the decks immensely better. Immensely. I think the second that these cards came out, Rezael, Levidras, and Varga was already good, but Varga became even better. Rezael, I think, was also very good, but I think also Rezael was also good when it came out, but got immensely better. Levidras got the biggest glow up, because Levidras is not good right now, but went to tier 1 the second we got Imperio. Maybe I was thinking of a later stat. Probably. Okay, I'm gonna pick a deck, and then I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I don't know what's up with my stomach today. My stomach is a little fucky. So I'm gonna pick a deck. I'm gonna It's been a while since I played this. I'm gonna pick this deck. I'm gonna put it in there. I'm gonna go to BRB, and then I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick, guys. So give me 1 minute.
In a tent of twilight velvet, where the stars forget to shine, there's a man with eyes like embers and a clock that stops all time. He steps out from the shadow, robes like rivers in the breeze, whisper spells beneath the sawdust, bends the air with silent ease. He's the mage of the moonlight tent, pulls fire from his fingerprints, cards that float and dreams that drift, balancing the world on a candlelit cliff. Oh, the crowd may cheer and the lions roar, but the mage, he always leaves them wanting more. He juggles stars and shadow play, turns silence into song, pulls memories from pocket folds where they've been lost too long. The bearded lady swears he's wept once underneath the stage, and the strongman says he's timeless, some forgotten ancient sage. He's the mage of the moonlight tent, with secrets darker than cement, ink-stained hands and violet smoke, a laugh like thunder barely spoke. Oh, the rings may spin and the fire may fly, but his magic holds the midnight sky. They say he came from nowhere, or from some collapsing star, that he stitched the tent from fallen dreams and bottled up the dark. And when the circus leaves the town, the wind forgets its name, but children dream of glowing eyes and softly call his name. He's the mage of the moonlight tent, waltzing with the firmament, not a trick but tales untold of hearts unbroken and spells gone cold. Oh, the world may spin but the tale is true, the mage still waits in the midnight blue. In a tent of twilight velvet, where the stars forget to shine, there's a man with eyes like embers and a clock that stops all time. He steps out from the shadow, robes like rivers in the breeze, whisper spells beneath the sawdust, bends the air with silent ease. He's the mage of the moonlight tent, pulls fire from his fingerprints, cards that float and dreams that drift, balancing the world on a candlelit cliff. Oh, the crowd may cheer and the lions roar, but the mage, he always leaves them wanting more. He juggles stars and shadow play, turns silence into song, pulls memories from pocket folds where they've been lost too long. The bearded lady swears he's wept once underneath the stage, and the strongman says he's timeless, some forgotten ancient sage. He's the mage of the moonlight tent, with secrets darker than cement, ink-stained hands and violet smoke, a laugh like thunder barely spoke. Oh, the rings may spin from some collapsing star, that he stitched the tent from fallen dreams and bottled up the dark. And when the circus leaves the town, the wind forgets its name, but children dream of glowing eyes and softly call his name. He's the mage of the moonlight tent, waltzing with the firmament. Not a trick, but tales untold of hearts unbroken and spells gone cold. Oh, the world may spin, but the tale is true. The mage still waits in the midnight blue. In a tent of twilight velvet, where the stars forget to shine, there's a man with eyes like embers and a clock that stops all time. He steps out from the shadow, robes like rivers in the breeze, whisper spells beneath the sawdust, bends the air with silent ease.
Alrighty, we're back. Let's do this. I wonder what you're actually going to be playing, CRXR. Who knows, it might actually be a deck that I know. Who knows, it might be a deck that I could actually teach you on how to play. In fact, depending on the deck, I will actually coach you mid-game. Oh, are you playing fucking Michu? This is absolutely a deck I could fucking teach you on. I could absolutely teach you how to play this deck. I've taught somebody on stream before. I have legitimately taught somebody on this deck before. I can help. Wait, what, huh? Oh, okay. I don't know what happened, but okay. Why can't I join the tables? Oh, there we go. I was like, what the fuck? I don't know. You left the room, so I don't... It might have been a you problem? I just don't know. The room's valid time has been reached? What? Da Vinci? What do you mean the room's valid time has been reached? There's no set on that. Alright, well, let's just ignore that. I'm surprised that fucking happened. Oh, where did I put my phone? Oh, it's over there. Well, I made another room. Let's try that again. I can absolutely teach you Michu, CRXR. I can absolutely teach you how to play that deck. In fact, I play that deck. In fact, I'm going to play that deck next match and show you how to play. You'll learn how to play against it. It's been so long since I played Michu. I don't know how to use this deck, so that would be nice. Oh, yeah, sure. The deck is a lot simpler than you would think. I'm going first? Okay. Wow, this hand sucks. Wow, this hand is actually way better. I'm super cool with this. This deck has pretty much... This hand has pretty much everything I would want in it. Yeah, I'll show you how to play. I'll show you how to play Michu later. Well, to be fair, I didn't teach somebody how to play Michu. I taught them the optimal attack order for Michu. I taught them the optimal attack order since they didn't know what it was. What it is if your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 and you can use the grade... You need the grade 1 and the grade 2 glitter. You need a Nachno in your hand. Or on board. Both the grade 1 and the grade 2. You swing your Vanguard, boosted by the grade 1. Well, actually first, before that turn, you, activate grade 2 skill. Then in battle phase, you swing your grade 3, you swing your Vanguard boosted by the grade 1. Then you use the grade 1 skill, swap it with your Vanguard, swing that, and then you swing the grade 2. Blangmire? Damn, Skippy, I'm playing it. This is actually one of my favorite decks. Hey, Pew Pew. How are you doing on this fine day? I forgot who it was that I taught on Michu. Doing good? Glad to hear it. Yeah, I don't remember who it was that, who I taught on Michu. I know I taught somebody on Michu, I just don't know who. When do I use my order? Every turn. Every turn you should be activating it. Playing Blangmire on somebody learning? Well, I didn't expect him to be playing Michu. Oh, that's tragic. Yeah, if you don't have... Yeah. If you have a cannonball in your hand, you should always be activating it. Nine times out of 10, there's no reason not to be using your grade 1 cannonball. Or not cannonball, the all set up. You should always be using your grade 1, should almost always be using your grade 1. Yeah, to be fair, Pew Pew, I did not know that they were going to be playing Michu. And I didn't know they were going to be... I mean, to be fair, I knew that they were going to be playing a deck that... You know, they were learning still. I haven't played Blangmire in a while, and I love this deck, so... How's your day? My day's been good. I had an interview earlier, actually. I had an interview earlier. They asked me to come on for a second interview on Wednesday. I was also on Alpha's stream. He was playing Subnautica. I taught him the magnificence of Punch Punch Forever. One of my favorite online series. Because Speedoru is based. Second interview, very good. Yeah. Oh, great. I only got one fucking thing. Fuck my life. Yeah. As much as I don't want to play Sagacious Dealer, or the Sagacious Schemer, I need to get these orders out of my deck immediately, so I have never watched Punch Punch Forever. Do it right now. It only has 3 episodes. The first episode is like 8 minutes, and then the other two... And then, like, the other two fucking, what is it? The other 2 episodes are, I think, like, 12 minutes. It is peak. It is actually peak. I have, in fact, watched Punch Punch Forever. Good. I'm with everyone on one of my favorite characters being the lady who who has 3 lines but curses a shitload in episode 3. My favorite part about that character is it is voiced by an actual Japanese wrestler. Because thanks, Speedoru. I didn't know I needed that in my life, but I do. But now I know. Yeah, I didn't know I needed that in my life. Apparently I did. I just realized how useless Langmire fucking skill is. If he has his grade 1. Yeah, Puppet, if you need to watch Punch Punch Forever right now. Punch Punch Forever is one of the best things. Well, good thing the VG is broken. Yeah. Yeah, the Vanguard itself is broken. But the fucking... Do I, though? Yes. Alva liked it a lot. It is the most autistic fucking web series on the internet, and it's fucking amazing. It is fucking perfect. It is the perfect web series. It is full of tism. It is incredibly funny. Even though the person that makes it is a hentai artist, their art is just really good in general, and the animation's pretty smooth. It's real, and again, it's really, really funny. Hentai artists go on. Yeah, Speedoru, the person that made Speedoru, the person that made Punch Punch Forever, is in fact a hentai artist. They have made hentai before. As long as you're a good artist, it doesn't matter? Yeah. I just think it's important to know that they are in fact a hentai artist. I can't lie about that. And eventually, even if you look up Speedoru, you're gonna find out anyway. So, might as well let you know right away. Oh, you got the grade 1. Okay, good. You discard that for your ride phase, by the way, CRXR, because she has a skill that lets you call her from drop when you play Cannonball. I have a pretty good fucking hand. I guess I discard a fucking trigger here, because I can read, you know? Yeah, just making sure. Just making sure, CR, or CRX are okay. I was just making sure. Well, there goes my Regalis piece. And one of my orders. Fuck. I do draw them. Move you back. Calling you. Alright, time to go off. Time to pop off. Some of us can't read. Yeah. But we're keeping that order. Okay, this is kind of bad. This top 3 is kind of ass, but whatever. Call. What's in my soul? Nothing useful. And call. Alright. What do I soul charge? A heal trigger. Fuck. Alright. Yeah, this is it. And then I guess I give Vaderok. Do I give Vaderok it, though? Because I kinda... No, yeah, Vaderok. Vaderok is just an incredibly based fucking booster. Oh yeah, fucking Fulcratia only does it on a grade 3 fucking when they attack a grade 3. Fuck. Alright, whatever. Is what it is. I've already done it. I forgot to read. It's been a while since I played this deck, alright? It's been a while. I haven't played Blangmire in so long. I'm so as you can tell, I'm fucking washed at this deck. I'm washed at piloting this deck. It is a very smart idea that you have not played anything, though. The wall, and then fucking Evoke Alchemist, because Evoke Alchemist is based. Damn, you're washed. Yeah, I know. I'm not washed on some decks, but this deck specifically, I have not played in fucking forever. I can pick up Silverthorn and Android and play them pretty optimally, regardless of how long it's been. And then, because their game plans are so ingrained in my brain. So you know how I made a deck for each faction? Yeah. What about it, CR? What about it, CRXR? My Dark States deck is the deck you're using? Yeah, because Blangmire's fucking cool. Blangmire's fucking cool. This guy is based and fucking red-pilled. I love this deck. Oh, that helps. Yeah, Blangmire is just fucking cool. I don't blame you for making this deck the one Dark States deck you have. So if you use Michu, then it will be the same matchup next battle, just reversed. Alright, yeah, sure. I can fuck with that. I can fuck with that real hard. Swings and Moog. EB3. God, I'm so... Why am I always tired? I hate this. I hate this. Alright, you know what? I did get... My brother coerced his father into buying us McDonald's, so, Wow, the PG, okay. Good thing you're using that, because you're not going to be able to use it next turn. And then a nice fat 40 to your fucking noggin. Oh, because I use that energy, I can't... Oh, fucking... His card's gonna be a counterblast. I'm aware of your divine skill? Yeah. You should be. Though, to be fair, you do have that grade 1. So, it really does not matter. When we got Vaderok Dragon, I took out the grade 1 that has that fucking clause. Or gives your opponent that, gives your opponent the skill where they have to discard a card if they want to ride. Then again, that really wouldn't matter because you're superior riding rather than regular riding. Now, it all depends on if I can kill you next turn. Wait, doesn't the grade 1 have... Oh, that's tragic. Do you have a cannonball in hand? Because if you don't, then... If you had a cannonball in hand, what you should have done is done the set order and then called a grade 2 because fucking the grade 1 doesn't call itself if you have something with Knockno in its card name. So if you have the grade 2 on board, you can't call the grade 1 from drop. Which is very, very tragic. Why is my phone wet? Where did it get fucking wet from? Da Vinci? Oh, there we go. That is, in fact, a card of all time. Oh wait, no, because if you use the grade 1 to restand, you could always just search the grade 2. Oh, that was not a... That was not a Poggers. That wasn't a good idea. Because now you're relying on luck to get that superior ride. You're gonna need the superior ride for this matchup. I always rely on luck? Yeah, I know. So grade 2. Okay, draw a card. And then we have also another fun fact if you don't know. You can in fact activate the grade 2 and the grade 3 on the same turn, because the grade 3 is the one that gives you the cannonball skill. The grade 2 doesn't give you a cannonball skill, it's just sack it to do something. I learned that after playing Michu a couple of times, because I thought the grade 2 order was a fucking I thought the grade 2 gave a cannonball ability. Oh, okay. Damn, okay. So you gave it a full Croatia. That's actually very smart. Because even though Zamook can swing into you... for 2 crit, full Croatia is the one that gives me soul to keep going. So that is a smart move. That and full Croatia makes bigger numbers. Thank God Vaderok, I could just move Vaderok up. Good thing I've got Game of Underworld. Because now next turn I could just move my grade 2 and then... Does it say it can't be moved? It can't intercept and it can't stand. Okay. So yeah, I can just move Vaderok so that way I have another attack and then give Game of the Underworld to Sagacious over here, to Schemer. Yeah, I guess that's the play next turn. Thank God for Game of the Underworld, so that way I can have something in my front row, always attacking. I have no clue what I'm doing, but fucking reball. Alright. Always swing your Vanguard first. You always want to swing your Vanguard first, because it has the most drive checks. If you had the grade 1, it would be even better. But you don't. But regardless, you always swing your Vanguard first. During battle. Do I want to take that is the question, though. I'd have to guard a lot, though, to fucking guard that. No, you can... I'll let it happen. Okay. Grade 1. You actually might be dead next turn. Now that I'm thinking about it. Oh, you are... Yeah, you're probably Omega dead next turn. With what I have in hand, you... Yeah, my guess is you're probably dead. Don't ask how, but... Yep, that is in fact what's gonna happen. Here it comes. So what are you gonna do more? Alright, that has a chance to be a crit, so that'll be... That'll be no pass. Oh no, wait, no, you have your overtrigger, so... Oh no, wait, no, you don't, so yeah, no pass. Oh, you are so boned. Yeah, you are super boned. I need fucking counterblast though, so I guess yeah, we take that. Sure. Alright, here we go. We're just fucking going in. Persona ride. Yeah, game? You good? Alright, there we go. Move that to the front. Call Vaderock. Counterblast 1, let's see what I get. Crit, fuck my life. It's in my soul. Fucking Tizcar? Yeah, there's no reason to fucking counterblast there. Giving Sagacious fucking, Sagacious here, fucking 5k and boost. Yeah, we swing you first. I believe in the heart of the cards, there is a chance and that's all I need. Yeah. You do have 2 heals in deck, but you're at 2 damage while I'm at 4. So at least on your first damage, and second damage, you can. Yeah. Alright. Time for big damage. Here we go. Hiya! Alright, now just remember, Ian. Hit the right key, the right arrow key first. And then hit Z, not Z. Yes, good. Good boy. Good, Ian. Good job. Good boy. Head pats. I did it. I made sure to sequence correctly. God damn it, what the fuck? And now, fucking, yup. Evoke, get 2k, and then I get to restamp my boy. My boy Vaderok over here. Give him 15k, so that way now he's a fucking... Now he's as big as the other one. Wait, we're giving out head pats? You're giving... Yeah, you give me head pats, because, I sequenced correctly. You give head pats to me because I sequence white. I sequenced so that way Blankmeyer fucking gets the boost and all that. And I get 8 cards in my bind, so that way fucking Vaderok gets the 15k when he restands. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, power there. That's tragic. Like, the front trigger matters. Oh, it's done now? Yeah, probably. Actually, no, yeah. So, no, wait. So, they take 2 damage. If they don't get a heal... No, okay, no, yeah, they're dead. No, I just realized. Because no matter what they get, they can't heal out of this. And they don't have enough in hand to guard. They don't have enough shield in hand. I don't know what one of the cards in their hand is, but I know that 2 of them are grade 1s and that are not PGs, and then the other one is a grade 3. Divine and over trigger 2 OP. Yeah. Especially the fucking... Especially the fact that I got yeah, my over trigger's the one that restands too. So it was just Jover. They did not have enough in deck to physically do that. Alright. Now, where's Michu? Where's Miss Balls in Yo Jaws? Did I want her to be my fucking... No, let's change it to Mikado. Alright. Let's do this. It is 8:30 right now, okay. I've never played with this deck before. Are you playing Blankmeyer this time? Do not worry, Blankmeyer is a way too... Blankmeyer is very easy. The only thing that you need to... The only thing that you need to make sure that you sequence correctly is if you have Evoke Alchemist in your center back row, and you boost your Vanguard, you always do your Blankmeyer skill before Evoke Alchemist. Once you hit 8 cards in your bind zone, if the game goes past that, then you can sequence it however you want. But before 8 cards in your bind zone, you want to do Blankmeyer skill before Evoke Alchemist. I'm obviously going first, because if I let you go first, I'm going to perish. Oh, cool. This hand is... ass. This hand is fucking this hand is not great. The sole fact of the matter is the reason it's not good is because I have this fuck in my hand. This fuck should not be in my hand. Yep. It's okay, Rocky. Take your time. Let's get the all set up in there. I remember... Would you guys like to know something really funny? I did play a game against Reggie. They were playing Michu. Would you like to know something? They forgot they're fucking all set up in their deck. And I had to play against them while they could not play their deck at all. It was painful to watch. It was incredibly painful. I think my first grade 3 turn is just do nothing. Yeah, I think I just do nothing until he hits grade 3. Yeah, unironically, I think I just do nothing until he hits grade 3. And then try and rip it in one turn. I think that's the plan. Oh, god fucking damn it, man! Why am I yawning so much? I hate it. I might do you only because I want to retire that. Let me check the grade 3 skill. Reduce the cost of this unit's cannonball ability. Okay. Then yeah, what I want to do next turn is... Or on first grade 3 turn is probably that. In case he... Yeah, also in case he fucking plays anything. God fucking damn it, why? I'm yawning so much and I hate it. Ouchie. Fuck. That is tragic. I think my first... Okay, yeah. Let's see here. Bruh! Where are my fucking cannonballs? Now what the fuck do I do? I guess I discard one of these. I don't want to, but I have to. I guess I technically could just add it from drop to hand with the new grade 3. Oh, thank fucking Christ. Okay, thank you, game. Appreciate it, game. Alright, what am I gonna soul charge today? What tragedy am I gonna soul charge today? That is actually a tragedy. That's one of the normal units I don't want to soul charge. Fuck. That card is actually required in this matchup. Why couldn't you have been soul charged, you fucking whore? Why couldn't you have been soul charged, fucking Yuika? I should probably move my